Hello, 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 beautiful freaking humans. Happy freaking Friday. You guys know, if you've been following me for a minute, I freaking love Fridays. Fridays, just the vibe, and I work from home full time, so I'll be working all weekend, and it is what it is, but there's just a different vibe about Fridays. It's a different vibe on social media. It's a different vibe if you go to the grocery store. It's a different vibe at the gym. It is a different freaking vibe, right? So, hi Lisa, hello, hello, hi Kaylee, welcome, welcome. So as you're hopping on, please say hello below. Let me know how you're feeling today. How does everyone feel the Friday high vibes? I'm feeling super good today. I'm just wrapping up a day of calls and trainings. Hi Carissa, and I knew I needed to come and share with you beautiful humans what was on my mind today about this specific topic, which I'm super excited about. Hi Carolyn, welcome, welcome. So tell me that you're watching below if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay. Hi, Ashley. And thank you for dealing with the windows open. I know that light's never supposed to come from behind you, and it looks like I'm kind of in a different world, right? This effect that's happening from the light behind me. But it's just way too gorgeous outside today to not have the blinds open. It just felt dark and gloomy in here, and I had a busy day. So I needed these high vibes. Sitting here drinking my pre-workout in my wine glass, because why not? About to go work legs at the gym, unfortunately. I'm not excited about that. I've been putting it off all day, but here I am. So I wanted to talk about this topic today because I'm feeling super fired up about it. I heard about it in the movie that we went to last night. If you guys didn't watch last night's live video, you need to watch it. It's super powerful. We saw Rachel Hollis's Made for More documentary all about her Rise conference, and it was super freaking inspiring. Super freaking got me fired up. I've never cried so hard in my life in a very long time. In the best of ways, I felt so fired up, and then I watched her on Instagram Live this morning, and we were talking about it, and it was really freaking incredible. And she said something that struck a nerve with me, but in a really good way. And I wanted to talk about it here and elaborate on my thoughts on it. So the reason I titled this, it's time to stop being selfish, is because, and I said, hear me out, okay? Because it's a different thing than you're thinking. Hear me out, right? And if you are watching with me, please say hello below. Give me some love. Facebook Live is way more fun when we're interacting. I don't want to just talk at you, if I'm being totally honest. I love going live every single weekday, Monday through Friday, but at the same time, it's only fun if you interact, if you say hello, and if you hang out with me. It's way more fun that way. Hello, Kayla, welcome. So here's what I want to say by this. So I will tell you, I am a selfish human being in the way of I don't settle for less than my best. I don't have time or space for people who are not driven and going somewhere and wanting more and are challenging me and motivating me, and I'm motivating them, and it's this equal exchange of energy and value and all of these things. I am selfish in the fact of I don't want children at this point. Neither me or my husband does, because we just have things that we want to do, things we want to accomplish that pisses some people off. But I just know for me, I'm not willing to give that up yet. And I know that becoming a parent, your priorities shift a lot, and I think it's beautiful. And I have basically every single friend I have has children, and I love that for them. But for me, I'm selfish in the way of I don't want kids right now. I'm not ready to give up this life, right? Hi Mindy, yay, welcome. So here's what I want to say about why it is time to be selfish in this way, right? Here's what I mean. Or to stop being selfish. It's time to stop being selfish in this way, okay? Are you hearing me? Hi, Rachel. Welcome. So, hear me out. When you stop yourself from creating or launching or sharing or doing or taking action because you're nervous or because you're afraid of judgment or you're afraid of rejection or you're afraid of failure or even sometimes you're afraid of success, or you're doubting your capabilities, or you're thinking that you're not enough, and so who are you to do this, or you're thinking that no one's gonna hop on your live video, so why would you go live, and you're thinking of all these things, or you're terrified to go live, or you're terrified to share, I don't know what's happening here, or you're terrified to share about this new opportunity that you have, or you're scared to launch your product or your program or your offer because you're nervous, you're being selfish. You are being selfish, and it's got to stop in that way. If you watched the first part of the video, I am selfish in many ways. This way, it is time to stop being selfish, and I'm going to call you out. Because it's not fair to the world. It is not fair to the soulmate clients that are waiting for you. It's not fair to your audience or your tribe or your community or the impact that you are here to make. It's not fair to them. You are being selfish by keeping your gifts and your talents and your strengths and your passions hidden and secret because you're too afraid of what that's going to look like. Hello, Anna. So good to see you. So it is time to stop being selfish. I hope I titled this video right because now I'm wondering if I did. But nerves are you being selfish. And nerves and fears and doubts are you making it about yourself when in all honesty, my friend, it has nothing to do with you. And it has everything to do with the woman that you are meant to serve. The audience that you are meant to make an impact with. That is what it's about. And when you allow these things that are happening in your head or these fears or these what ifs keep you from sharing what you're called to share, you're making it about you, and that's not okay. And that's not going to get you anywhere. When I show up on Facebook Live, this is not about me. This is not about me. This is about you. This is about the message that's coming through me. This is about what I'm feeling called to talk on, what I'm feeling called to share on. Because I know that if I was struck by this when she shared this on this podcast this morning, that I know you are feeling the same thing. And Mindy is saying, I love where you're going with this. Yes, exactly. So I know that it needs to come through me. So when you feel a slight flicker or a butterfly or a nudge or a whisper or whatever it is to go out and do something or to share something or to post something or to go live or to create an offer or to be a coach or to join an opportunity or to do XYZ, you fill in the blank with what you do, you better go freaking do. I look like I have bedhead. Like, what is happening? You better go do it. Because it's not about you. It's about whoever needs to hear it. I talk about this all the time, right? Like, we are co-creating. Me, I believe that I'm co-creating with God all of the time, and He is simply speaking through me, and it comes out for whoever needs to hear it, and that is how I create things, okay? Insert your higher power here. Like, you are co-creating with something so much bigger than you, and you are simply the vessel. You are simply the channel for it to come through you. You are simply the vessel and the channel for the divine to speak through you. And you've got to stop letting the nerves and the doubts and the fears and the limiting beliefs block you and keep it from coming out, because this world needs to hear what you have to share, because it's not about you. Mindy says, get out of your own damn way. Exactly. Stop with the self-sabotage. Stop with the getting in your own way, because it's not about you. And when you focus on all the reasons that you can't, or all the reasons that it's not possible for you, or all of the reasons of what if she says this, or what if he thinks this, or what if he blocks me, or what if my family says this at the dinner table, or what if, you're making it about you. And it's got to stop. You need to stop being selfish and go back to making it about your ideal client. The woman, the man, whoever that you are here to serve. There is one human being that I am speaking to in my mind every single time I create an offer, every single time I get on live video, every single time I post. It's not about me shining and me being the light. It's about me showing what's possible so that she can see it. It's not about the praise that I get or the shit that's talked about behind my back or the friend that I might lose or whatever's happening over here. I can handle it because this message was given to me and it has to come through me because someone needs to hear it. Someone needs to hear it that maybe is thinking it, but they're too scared to say it out loud right now. Or they need to hear it because this is for them. It matters and it's important and it's a message that's coming through you and it needs to come out into the world. So stop being selfish and focus on helping others. Focus on service. Focus on impact. Focus on the one human that's life is going to change from that live video versus the one human that's maybe going to think that you're kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and they're probably not going to join your service or your offer or your mastermind, and they might talk shit about you at the Christmas dinner table, but like, who cares? You can handle it. You were called to it. This is for you. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be heard. An analogy that I just shared over in my mastermind that I'll share with you guys here, that I shared with one of my girlfriends recently when she was getting a lot of hate and a lot of just shit talked about her and people assuming things on her post when she really stood strong in a strong point of view. And here's the analogy that I think of, okay? When I have a strong point of view or when I have a powerful message that is going against the grain, that's challenging the status quo, that's going against what most people think or believe or whatever, I literally picture myself like this, okay? So it's coming through me. So I get the idea, I get the hit, I get the inspiration. I'm like, ooh, divine download, here we go. This is coming through me. This is like effortless. It's just happening. Like right now, I don't have any notes. I'm just like going. It's coming through me, right? It's coming through and I'm sharing it. And what I'm picturing happening is this. I am standing like this, arms out, okay? Arms out. And the people behind me are the people that believe the same things I believe, or thinking the same things I think, who are 2 steps ago where I was, who are too afraid to stand up and stand firm in what they believe, who are too afraid to come out and say that they feel blank. But what I'm picturing is they're all behind me and I'm blocking them and I've got them behind me. I'm like, girls, it's okay. I got you. And what's happening is the stones are getting thrown at me, but I'm blocking them because I can handle it. Oh, I got blocked on Facebook. Someone didn't like what I had to say. Oh, this person rejected me. Oh, this person said no, or this person's talking shit about me, or this person's doing this, or this was really embarrassing. And now, what if my mom says something and this person says this, and oh my gosh, what is my grandma going to think? And oh my gosh, like I'm nervous and I'm scared and whatever. And all these things are happening and I'm getting these stones thrown at me, but I got this. Because I'm not being selfish and thinking like, ooh, I can't handle a cut or a wound or a hit. I'm thinking like, I've got to take this so that I can stand up for these people that I am standing up for. I'm standing strong in my strong point of view so that I can block the rocks from hitting them. I'm blocking the stones from hitting them because I'm taking it. And I'm standing up for them, right? I just talked about in the movie last night, I'm standing up for my sisters. So that's what I picture. Every time I stand strong in a strong point of view, I think it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. If I want to go live and I'm nervous, because sometimes I still get nervous, you guys, on Facebook Live, and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell I'm going to talk about, but I'm just going to go for it. And I get a little nervous, and I'm like, oh, but it's not about me. Who cares if I just choked on my own spit, which I just did? Who cares if I laughed so hard last night and snorted so hard that a booger went in my throat? Who cares if I say something stupid? Who cares if it doesn't actually totally make sense the entire time? Who cares? It's not about me. It's about that one teeny tiny nugget that Anna said, wow, I love that analogy. It's that one tiny nugget that Anna took that is like, that was worth it. That was worth it because this helped someone. This served someone. And so I've got to do it again. Because if it's coming through me, someone needs to hear it. And I'm standing up for these people behind me who maybe aren't ready to stand up for that yet. And I'm not going to be selfish and like, duck down to protect myself so that they can get hit. I'm going to stand up as the coach. I'm going to stand up as the leader and I'm going to say, I got you. Don't worry. I got this. I can handle it. And every time a stone hits me or something hits and it cuts and it hurts and I'm not selfish and I'm selfless because I'm standing up for it and I'm taking the hit, do you know what happens? I get stronger and stronger and more resilient. My skin gets thicker. I'm able to handle more. And when my client comes to me crying because she just experienced getting blocked on Facebook for the first time by someone she really looked up to, I can say, don't worry, I've been there. And it does suck and it does hurt and it's not fair. But the truth of the matter is that that's them and you need to focus on you. Does that make sense? So, be selfish in many areas in your life. Like you are the only one that's going to care about your dreams as big as you do, care about your goals as much as you do. You're the only one that's going to be able to decide, yes, I want children. No, I don't want children. I want to be selfish with my time. Maybe you're not ready for a relationship right now because you just are so focused on your business and you want to work on you. Totally cool. Be selfish in those ways. But when it comes to sharing a message that's on your heart, when it comes to showing up strong in a point of view or showing up powerfully and visibly and being seen on social media, you need to not be selfish and stop focusing on how you're going to look or how you're going to sound or what's going to happen and focus on the message that's coming through you and the woman that you're speaking to. Go back to service and stop being so selfish and being up in your head about what is so-and-so going to think. Because it's not about you, it's about them. So who cares if you look silly or stupid or whatever, right? And if you're nervous, one of my clients asked me this today. She said, I just hate going live on Facebook. Like I get nervous and I just don't know. And like, I don't like to hear my own voice and whatever. Like, do you have a personal development book for that? And I said, no, you just have to do it. You just have to do it. If you're nervous, the only way to get better is to do it. The nerves don't just go away. And honestly, I feel like nerves make you better. It makes you a better speaker, a better teacher sometimes because you're showing up and you're a little bit nervous, you're a little bit sweaty, so you're going to prepare and you're going to feel good and it's going to fuel you. It's like this energy. And you can shift nerves into excitement. Excitement, it's the same vibration. It's just a different intention. So you can either be nervous or you can shift into excitement. And then it's just a feeling that people are attracted to. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Catherine. So go back to service and stop being so selfish thinking, but what if, or oh my God, I'm nervous, because it's not about you in this instance, right? So that's what I have for you guys today. That was powerful. It was deep. It was good. And it was just something that really stuck with me. Hi, Stasia. Welcome, welcome. I'm just about to wrap up here. But this topic is something that I had to remind one of my clients about today. I wanted to remind you of it. It's something I have to remind myself that when I'm getting way too caught up in my nerves, or I'm getting way too caught up in what's the chatter that's going on up here that's keeping me from doing my job, from showing up strongly, and from having potent energy, from going all in, for sharing the message that's on my heart, from saying whatever it is that needs to be said, I'm making it about me. And at the end of the day, it's not about me. And I have to stop being selfish about that, right? It's about the people that are standing behind me, that I'm standing up for, that I'm being the voice for. It's about the impact that I'm making on the one person's life that needed to hear what I had to share. It's about me maybe snorting boogers into my throat like yesterday because I laughed so hard through my nose that it didn't matter that I embarrassed myself. It mattered that someone got something out of that video that I did. Because it's not about me. It's about them. It's about you. It's about her. Right? So, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Happy Mother effing Friday. I freaking adore Fridays. I love Fridays. It gets me way excited. I'm going to drink my pre-workout now. And then I'm going to go do legs. Hold me to it. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, Olivia Seline. If you're not already, I'll post it on Instagram stories. I promise you that. You can check on me. Follow through. Gotta follow through on this. But until next time, you guys, have the most incredible weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. I am live every day on Facebook, every single weekday, Monday through Friday. I cannot wait to see you next week. There are plenty of replays to catch up on from the last 3 weeks, unless Facebook randomly deletes some, which I apologize if they do that. But you can catch up on any of the replays, interact with them just as if you were watching live, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts and your takeaways and hear the impact that it made, even if it was just one teeny tiny little nugget, because that's what gets me energized. That's what keeps me showing up to play more, to connect more, and to keep being here on Facebook Live with you guys. So happy Friday. I love you so much, and I will see you guys on Monday. Having a beautiful, 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 beautiful weekend. I'll see you guys soon.